Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salesforce real-time scenarios. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about the another real-time scenario in the flows. So here is the our use case. Create a record with using to the flows, and in the we can use it to the record variable to use to create the record. And this flow we can able to access from the quick action. So why? Because means user can able to quickly create a record from the record page. So let's see the step by step how we are going to implement this before going to create the flow. So here is the my one of the object, that is the sales customer object. This object we have the contains the two record types, company and individual. When they are selecting the company, we have the display, the extra field is the company code and company GST number. Otherwise, if you select by the individually, this will not be appear, rest of the fields will appear. So now we can able to create this record from the sales representative object. I have one of the sales representative in this object. So we can able to create the one quick action button. When we click on to that quick action button, they can able to create the new customer quickly. So how we are going to implement this scenario step by step, we can see the in this video. So let's come to the flows. So click on to the new flow. So initially we need to the record types, we need to select now. So that's why here we can select by the screen flows. They can able to enter by their first name and company GST, what are the details they need to give it. That's why here we have to choose by the screen flow. Click on to the plus symbol, choose to the screen. So this is the create customer. So in this radio button, so record type required. Here choices we have to select. So here we have to choice. First one is the company. Here we have to select by the company first choice, and next choice is the individual. Now they can select by the. So here individual. So this is the another type. We have to select by the two types, company and individual. So click on done. After this, they can able to display by the fields. No? So that's why here we can take by the another screen flow. So in this customer fields. So in this, we have to create by the one record variable. Directly we can access the fields from the record. That's why here we have to choose by the record variable. So how to create the record variable? Click on to the new resource. So object, customer fields. So here we have to take it by the fields is the sales customer. We have the available for the input. Just take to this one. So here record is the, we have to select by the here data type is the record. So click on done. So now initially we have to take it by the name now. So name field. And next is the customer type. So, and we have to take it by the another section for the capture for the contact information purpose. So here in this section, I have the two columns. I am taking the two columns here. So here contacts purpose phone. We have the phone and alternate phone and address information also we have to capture, and email. So these are all the details. Now I am going to take by the another section as well, that is to capturing the when we are selecting the company GST number and company code. So that's why here I am selecting to the here company code and company GST number. This whole section we need to display when we are selected by the record type company only. So set visibility, here we have to select. So we have to display conditions is the end condition. So record type we have to select by the company. When it is company, then only we need to display these details. So let's done here. Let's save this here up to create customer record. So save. Let's debug this. Run. So when I am selecting the company, will appear by the name, customer type, phone, alternate number, email, address, company code and company GST number. If you go to the previous, if I am selecting the individual, see here company code and company GST number will not be the appear. Company GST number will not be the appear. Okay, after fill the all the details, we click on the finish button to create a record. How we are going to create a record? Let's go to the screen, click on to the plus symbol, create a record. So here, create customer record. So we have to use it by the record is the J. We are already created a variable. No need to map by the separate one by one field. Separate directly we can create by the record for the custom fields object. Now that is we have taken right record. So from this screen. Okay. So here we have to create by the record. Then click on to the save. So let's debug to this. So run company. So I'm selecting by the test company. So customer type is I'm selecting the one. Phone number this one. Alternate phone number also same. Test I'm giving to something. Here we are going to give it by the India. So test code. Sorry guys. So test GST number. I'm giving all these details. Click on to the finish button. Actually here we have to, there is no next, right? So click on to the here. It will saved or not. We can come and check it by the here in the sales customers object. So here test company, it is created. Test code 1, GST type 1, we are giving all these details and phone number, email and address also be the mapped perfectly. So now we have to activate this. Before activate this, in this screen, we don't have any next now. So that's why we can give it by the rename to the button. So footer. So custom label, we have to give it by the finish. In usual, we have to create the next recorder. That's why it is showing the next button now. So instead of that, we can give it by the finish button. Okay, let's done this. Save and activate. So then next step is the we can able to access the this flow from the quick action, right? So let's go to the sales representative object. This is the sales representative object. Let's go to the setup. Object manager. So sales rep is the object. So in this object, we go to the quick action, click onto the button links and actions. Create the new action. So here we call the flow, right? Here you have to choose by the flow. So here we have to select the create customer record. Just now we are creating this flow. So here we have to choose by the any record type, anything. It is an optional. So create customer. So let's save this. So after creation of the quick action button, we have to go to the, we need to add by this button into the layout now. So sales reps, go to the page layouts, click onto the page layouts. Now here we have to choose it by the mobile and lightning actions, mobile and lightning actions to the here, click onto this. So this is the our button name now, create customer. So here we are adding to the here, create customer. So let's save this. Come to the here, sales representative record. Now here we have to appear the create customer. When we click on to the create customer, see here it is asking to the company or individual. So let's take to the here company, click on to the next. So here company code and company GST number also will be created. So here, so Salesforce.com is the our customer. Type 1. So something details we are giving to the details. See here earlier here appeared to the next button. Actually we rename the label to the finish button. So once we click on to this button, it will be the create by the new record. So finish. Let's goes to the here. See here Salesforce.com is our company. See here. First one, these are all the details will be the populated. So like this, we can able to create a record from the flow. And one more thing is the important, we can use it by the record variables. Fields is showing here record variables. So in this video, we can learn about the how to utilize to the screen flows and how to display the record fields in the screen flow and how to create the sections in the screen flow. And we learned about to the how to rename the custom footer labels, and we have to how to create the record directly. Okay, and finally we learned about to the how to access the flows from the quick action button. So these are all we learned in this video. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for the more videos.